disciplinary hearing. I was informed that I would receive 4 weeks' pay, as per standard procedure, provided I cooperated fully, including transferring the passwords. I complied, but not before taking a few precautions of my own. Using my phone, I created a Google Doc with the passwords in a custom font, then took screenshots to prevent them from being easily copied and pasted. I then sent the images to the owners via email, while I made sure to provide all AITA for telling my sister's kids the real reason she got divorced. My 34M sister, Lisa, 36F, recently got divorced from her husband, Tom, 38M. The divorce was messy, filled with accusations and blame on both sides. Lisa has been telling everyone that Tom had an affair, but am I the asshole for telling my niece and nephew the truth about their mom's divorce? My 34M sister, Lisa, 36F, recently went through a messy divorce with her husband, Tom, 38M. When she talks about it, she claims Tom had an affair, but the actual reason for the divorce is more complicated. Lisa had been unfaithful to Tom, and when he found out, he decided to end their marriage. This is a secret that only a few close family members are aware of, and we've kept it hidden to protect Lisa's feelings. Lisa and Tom have 2 kids, Jake, 15M, and Emma, 12F, who are struggling to cope with the divorce. Lisa has portrayed herself as a victim, causing Jake and Emma to resent Tom and refuse to see him. When I babysat them last weekend, they expressed their anger towards Tom, and I tried to remain impartial. However, they persisted in blaming Tom, saying Lisa told them he cheated on her. Frustrated with their narrative, I revealed the truth, that Lisa was the one who had been unfaithful. They were shocked and wanted more information, so I shared the whole story. When Lisa discovered what I AITA for letting my kids disturb my husband during an important work meeting, after he said he would handle them for a day to prove how easy my job is. I'm 31F and my husband is 36M. We have 2 boys, a 5 years old and a 7 years old. My husband works in an office and he has the option. Are you the asshole for letting your kids disturb your husband's work meeting, after he claimed he could handle them all day to prove your job is easy? As a 31-year-old female and a mother of 2 boys, 5 and 7, my life is quite different from my husband's. While he works in an office a few days a week, I manage a small business from home, which contributes significantly to our household income. Despite having flexible work hours, my job requires a lot of effort, especially since I'm responsible for childcare. My youngest son has an abundance of energy and can wreak havoc if left alone for a short period. When my oldest son returns home from school at 3, both children require constant attention until my husband returns home at around 8 or 9. In the past, we've had disagreements about household responsibilities, with my husband sometimes feeling that I don't contribute enough. Recently, we had an argument after he came home late and was hungry. He suggested that I should have ordered dinner before he arrived, and I retorted that I had forgotten due to my busy schedule. He claimed that I'm a stay-at-home mom in disguise, implying that I have ample time to manage the household chores. To prove his point, I AITA for firing employee of 20+ years for calling my niece, Princess. My niece is kind of a useless intern at the moment. She was super sheltered by her mother. My brother travels for work, so she has no real life skills. I own a business and took Ali, 18, under my W. Am I the asshole for terminating a long-term employee for disrespecting my niece? I've taken in my 18-year-old niece, Ali, and have been mentoring her in various life skills as she transitions from a sheltered upbringing. Living in my basement apartment, Ali is learning the basics of working life, from dressing professionally to navigating a computer beyond social media. With my guidance, she's made significant progress and will be starting community college in the fall. As the owner of a 6-year-old business that I inherited from my mother, I've been aware of the dynamics within the company. A 54-year-old employee, Belladonna, has been working for 24 years and believes she's a pillar of the organization. She's made attempts to take on managerial roles in the past, but I've never considered her for the position due to her attitude. Recently, I discovered that Belladonna had been disrespecting Ali, referring to her as Cinderella and Princess, and ordering her around like a servant. When Ali stated she was working on a task, Belladonna made a condescending comment, implying that Ali was doing nothing productive. I immediately fired Belladonna on the spot. My mother disagrees with AITA for refusing to switch to an all-women gym. Hi Reddit, I, 25F, have been dating Ben, 27M, for 3 months. Recently, Ben started expressing discomfort with me going to my regular co-ed gym. He says that it's normal for women with boyfriends to go to all-women gyms to avoid AIDS. Am I the asshole for refusing to switch gyms due to boyfriend's concerns? Hello Reddit, I'm a 25-year-old woman who has been dating Ben, a 27-year-old man, for 3 months. Recently, Ben expressed some reservations about me continuing to frequent my usual co-ed gym. He suggested that it's common for women in relationships to switch to women-only gyms to minimize interactions with other men and to alleviate their partner's anxiety. He even mentioned that his previous girlfriend had made a similar change when they started dating. However, I've been a loyal member of this gym for about a year. I've developed a strong routine, formed meaningful connections with my workout friends, and genuinely feel at ease in the environment. The idea of abandoning my current gym just to accommodate Ben's concerns doesn't sit well with me. I firmly believe that trust, respect, and open communication are fundamental elements of a healthy relationship. In this case, I see Ben's request as a lack of trust in my judgment and a misplaced expectation. During our discussion, I attempted to explain my perspective to Ben, but he insisted that his request was reasonable and that I was being insensitive to his feelings. Since we're struggling to find common ground, were AITA for getting my daughter lip injections? I would like others to give me their opinion on this situation. A lot of people are angry with me, but I think at the end of the day I did this to help my daughter. My daughter is 17 years old. She turned 17 in February. Am I the asshole for helping my teenage daughter get lip injections? I've been asked to share my perspective on a situation that has people up in arms about me. While many are critical, I genuinely believe I've done this to support my daughter. My daughter turned 17 in February and has been complaining about her lips since she was around 10. She inherited her father's thin lips, which are a good shape but just too thin for her liking. Unfortunately, she's been bullied about it for years, and I thought she'd eventually grow out of it.